But to that point more, like, I find actors to be very self-sabotaging. Do you get that on your side as well? Do you think a lot of actors set themselves up to fail so that they don't have to get out of their comfort zone and really be vulnerable or really want to succeed and be like, oh, I didn't succeed because of blah, blah, blah. And they just use it as sort of a self-sabotaging mechanism, a lot of this stuff?
That sounds like a very human thing. That is not just an actor thing. So, yes, I agree with what you just said, but that's just humans in general.
Really? You think that's human in general?
That there's fear of success, there's fear of failure and self-sabotage. Absolutely.
I think the first two, yeah, but like dressing wrong for the audition seems like self-sabotage. You know what I mean?
Maybe subconsciously. The world of acting
not memorizing lines seems like self-sabotage. You know what I mean? Not putting in the work, not coming prepared.
Right, but is that conscious or subconscious? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like, what actor, you know, I mean, getting into acting is a full commitment. It requires effort. So if you get into acting and you don't put in the effort, like memorizing lines or being off book or just even prepping the material, like, I feel like that's, I don't know. Why would you do that? Why would anyone want to get into an industry that is this competitive if you're not willing to put in a certain amount of effort like that? Yeah, I don't know.
I think my thought is probably because they're hoping that, I think a lot of, wow, we're getting into like societal talk. I think our government as a whole does the lottery, right? Mm-hmm. And the lottery targets the wrong people. It targets the poor people. And it's governments, it does. I mean,
no, you're not wrong.
And government sponsors this, right?
Sure.
So people on that side think, oh, I can just get lucky. And goddamn, there's a fly in here. And it's going to annoy me to no end. People on that side think, oh, I can just get lucky. I don't have to work hard and tie up my bootstraps. I can get lucky. And I think actors might think, that's not to say, okay. Anyways, but I think actors are a little bit that way too, in the sense that, oh, maybe I can just throw mud at this and hope one thing sticks. You know what I mean? Like maybe I can catch lightning in a bottle on one thing by just sort of having.
Well, I guess then that comes down to the motivation for becoming an actor, because I think anyone that becomes an actor just for some sort of result, as in fame or a certain amount of financial success or whatever, you're already setting yourself up for some type of disappointment, because acting, the craft itself, if you love it, that's why you're doing it, right? And people often get bad advice in regards to this industry. Oh, you're so pretty, you should go act. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the advice I got.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But or even, about someone's appearances and why they should, be in this or that. And it's usually said by someone who's not in the industry. Right. So I guess it depends on people's motivation for even getting into this industry, because if it's sort of a superficial kind of a reason, you're set up for some interesting lessons and disappointment.
I think a lot of people are, though, right? Like, let's be honest, right?
I don't gravitate towards, like, maybe I'm just, attracting the real artists who are in it for.
That's good to hear.
I don't know. I really come into contact with a lot of really talented, really diligent, really passionate actors that love the craft of acting.
Yeah.
That, for me, in my experience, that is a vast majority of people that I come across in regards to when I'm casting films. Look, do I get a million emails from people who just want to be famous? And I mean, it's part of why I deleted my social media, because of the onslaught of people just being like, hey, put me in a movie.
Right.
Yeah. So I removed that part. And regarding the emails, I just, that part isn't really in my experience in a dominant way.
Yeah.
I definitely focus more on the people that are really committed to the craft, because that's the only reason that I'm in this, is because I love actors and I love the craft of acting and I love the craft of filmmaking,
Yeah.
So actors and directors are really why I stay in this, because I love collaborating with those two professions. And so, I want actors to succeed. I want to be aware of talented actors, because for me it's enjoyable and I love being able to put them in a role that they can really show off their talent.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.